Okay, go. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Today is PE with Mel, and we are going to be doing ski jumps. It's Tuesday, the 19th of May. So what we're going to be doing is, all I want you to do is to twist your legs and your arms and to do 10 at a time. Are you ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try that a couple of times, see how many you can do. Action. Okay, we've got ski jumps on the trampoline. Not quite as easy, but also really good. So try some ski jumps if you've got a trampette or trampoline.
Hi everybody, welcome to day 16 of Marvellous Movement in May. I hope you've enjoyed the first 15 yoga poses. I'm really excited about this week's yoga poses, and the first one we're going to do today is, well, we're actually going to bring two together because they're really good friends. We're going to start with butterfly pose, and that brings in the energy of fluttering, and this goes very, very well with giggle breath, and that brings in the prana energy of joy. So that's going to be our two yoga poses today, and we're going to very simply visualize our breathing today. So this is my body apron. We've got the lungs here, we've got the heart and all the other intestines and all the lovely other kidneys and liver and all down here, but we're going to focus on the purple lungs today. We've got two of them, and when we do our breathing in yoga, we want to picture breathing in, filling those lungs up with air, and then breathing out. So let's do that now. This is actually a yoga pose as well, easy pose, crisscross applesauce is what we call it in yoga, and it's just a really nice one. Pull your stomach muscles in, lengthen your spine, and let's just visualise those purple lungs filling up with air. Let's do that now. Maybe even close your eyes, breathing in, breathing out. Now I'm going to picture counting up to 3 and then breathing out for 3. 1, 2, 3, and then breathing out for 3. 2, 3, and again breathing in, breathing out. So from easy pose we're going to move straight into butterfly pose, which is our fluttering pose. So for that, very simple, I'll just open my legs out, bring my 2 feet of my soles of my feet together and just have a flutter. It's that simple, and a big smile on your face as you do it. Now what you can simply do is use your hands as well to flutter like a butterfly. Now from here, very similar to giggle breath, we're going to bring in that lovely element of joy. And it says it on the tin here on the card, we're going to have a giggle breath. So this time bring your 2 hands in together into your heart centre area, and we're going to have a giggle. So we're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, let's have a giggle. And we're going to do it 3 times. And breathe in again. And one more time, breathe in. Great. Now this is a really good pose. You can see it lifts your face, it naturally makes you smile, and what a great start to the day. Okay, look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 17, but for now enjoy the beautiful sound of the singing bowl. Namaste.
Today we are going to be doing some sit-ups. So please join me on the floor. Make sure you've got enough space. How we're going to start with the sit-ups is going to place both feet on the floor, lay back, cross your hands and your fingers, put them behind your ears, and you're going to bring your head towards your knees, and you're going to go up and back down, up and back down. Okay? You can also put your hands on your knees here and slide them up, go a little bit more forward. Okay, see if you can do 10, and then if you can do any more, continue to do more. Make sure you breathe at all times.
Everybody, welcome to day 17 of Marvellous Movement in May. Today's breathing technique is volcano breath that we're going to enjoy in a moment, and then we're going to enjoy today's pose, which is tickle toes, and that's a beautiful creative pose, and it's to bring into the karma energy, prana energy of energized, and we all need to have that feeling, especially when we've got to get little jobs done around the house or do some of our work for Addington. So this is a brilliant one. So it's very good for calming, it's very good for your nervous system, and it's a great boost to help start your day. Okay, so let's enjoy the power of volcano breath first. So do you ever feel like you're going to erupt like a volcano and you've got all this anger inside you and you've just got to let it out? Well, we're going to do that right now. We're going to use like a breath as we do it. So what I'm going to show you to do here is very simply, just feet apart, hold your fists up really tight, and I want you to breathe in up to here and then go and again, and let any anger, frustrations come out. Ready? Bring in here. And as you bring your hands down, release your fist this time. And again. And again. Excellent. Right, we've got that. Let out any frustrations, and we're going to enjoy that power of the tickle toes breath now. Tickle toes pose, sorry, should I say. So with this one here, I'm going to show you how to do it with for our friends in chairs. So with this one here, we can do it from our here. We can enjoy giving a bit of extra height from here. And we're just going to simply breathe in and just let, what you're doing is you're bending from the hips, not from the lower back. So you want to just breathe in from here and just go down as far as you can. Okay, now you can even just go from here and just go from here. Each time use that in-breath to see if you can go even further. And again. And then if you can reach down and it doesn't hurt your lower back, see if this time you can tickle your toes. Brilliant. Okay, let's enjoy that on the yoga mat now. So from here, I always think it's quite nice to build up tickle toes, and there's a yoga pose called ragdoll where you just hang like a ragdoll. So I'm going to just show you that. So just bring your feet inside. So breathe in and just hang, bend from the hips and just hang. Sometimes it can be quite comfortable to hold your elbows like this, and then come back up from here. So that's one variation. Now I'm going to show you the full work of doing tickle toes. Remember, listen to your own body. Some of us have not, our bodies aren't as long, so maybe just go as far as your knees and then your shins. So here we go. Tickle those knees. From here, tickle your shins. If you want to push yourself, try even bending your knees this time. Breathe in, and if you can, as you breathe out, tickle those toes. And if your mum, dad or nanny and granddad are nearby, you can tickle their toes nearby. And then very gently come back up. Brilliant. I hope you feel energised for the rest of the day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Namaste.
Hello everybody, I hope you've been enjoying the sunshine. Some of you will know I've hurt my back. I've been doing some exercises, some stretches to make my back feel better, and I'm going to show you some.
This is bridging, and then if you want to make it harder, lift one leg off the ground and back again.
Hello everybody, welcome to day 18 of Marvellous Movement in May. I'm deliberately lying down with my eyes closed because I'm going to start a body scan as my relaxation technique today before we do today's yoga pose called pig pose. So what's a body scan? Well, let me share with you now. So you open out your legs wide like this if that feels comfortable, your arms like this, and I'm going to start from the head. I'm going to squeeze different parts of the body and then relax and count out around 5. So let's start from the eyes. So just squeeze your eyes in and then relax for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to smile, do a really big smile, and then relax your lips for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to think about my shoulders. I'm going to lift them up, and then I'm going to let my shoulders relax for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think about the muscles on my tummy area now. I'm going to squeeze them in, really push my button out, tummy out, and then I'm going to let them relax for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to go all the way down to my toes. I'm going to wriggle those toes, wriggle those legs. And now relax, legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A body scan is such a lovely thing. You could do different parts of the body. I could have done my fingers, I could have done my knees, I could have done my bottom cheeks, I could have done my face, but today I've just shown you those main parts. It's a great one to do if you can't get to sleep at night. Really beautiful one to do. Okay, today's pose, I'm feeling pretty relaxed as I do this one. It's called pig pose, and it brings in the energy of harmony. Okay, so I've got myself a strap today, and sometimes an elastic band or a strap like this can sometimes help with it, but very simply you can do it in different variations to help you. So pig pose can just be like this, and you just rock. It's very good if any of you get tummy aches or struggle going to the toilet. This is a really good one to do. Okay, so that's just a really nice motion. It's lovely on your back. But if you can, what you can do is if you can then just bring your legs up and then rock from side to side with your knees. And then if you can go any further and you can grab your toes, and this can cause a really lovely feeling across your back and across your stomach area. Really nice to rock from one. It's a really fun one to do. And babies, in the first 6 months, this is often something they will naturally do. So you can use the strap if you want to, and you can bring your legs up higher like that, and then you can rock from side to side with the strap, or bring the strap in from side to side. There's so many different variations you can do this. So I'm going to gently come up to my side, and I wish you all lots of harmony in the rest of your day today. Namaste.
Hello everybody, today is the 22nd of May and our fitness exercise for today is shuttle runs. Shuttle runs is a great exercise for working on our speed and acceleration. So what you're going to do, I've got 3 cones here, but you don't need 3 cones, you can put anything down to just give you a marker of where to start. You're going to start in the middle and you're either going to go to left to right, it's up to you. You're going to push off your leg, go to a cone, touch the cone, and then sprint off to the next cone, bend down, touch the cone and push off the other leg. So if I'm going this side, I'm going to push off this leg here, like so. Okay, you can time yourself, maybe for 30 seconds, see how many you can do. Alright, ready? Let's go. You can even do it different ways. You can go straight on if you want, and turn. It's a walking pace. That's fine. We're still getting our heart rate up. But you can jog and skip to each one. But you can go sideways, push off your leg, and really push and drive. Okay? Give it a go.
Hi, welcome to day 19 of Marvellous Movement in May. Today's yoga pose is frog pose. So we're going to enjoy the benefits of how that feels to our body. And today's breathing technique is called wave breath. So with wave breath, it's very, very simple. We're going to breathe through the nose and then out through the mouth. What I'm going to show you is how to curl your tongue. Like that. But if you can't curl your tongue, doesn't matter. Just literally let your tongue hang out, a bit like lion breath. So let's everybody breathe in and then breathe out. Okay, now if we try curling our tongue now, what we want to do is feel the effect of the cool air coming in and out. Here we go. And then breathing in as you curl the tongue, then breathing out. You should hear that lovely feel of like the sea coming in and out of your breath. Now this is a really good breath technique to do, especially if you've been running around lots and you just need to cool you down. It's a cooling breathing technique. So enjoy that one. Right, we're going to have fun doing frog pose today. Now frog pose is this card here, and it's to bring in the prana energy of jumping. So if you want to get a bit of energy into your life, a bit of spring, like frogs, then this is a great one to do. So I'm going to show you how to do it from a chair first of all. So you can just open your legs out nice and wide, and you can just very simply just put your hands down, and then what we want to do is kind of just bend from the hips again, not from the lower back, and then just push your hands down. Go as far as you like and then come back up. Breathing in, breathing out as you go down. Breathing in as you come up, breathing down as you come down. Right, let's enjoy it from the yoga mat. Okay, it's also sometimes known as squat pose, frog pose. So I like to make my feet as wide as possible, and I'm going to listen to my lower back. For some of us, it may be just a little stance like this. Okay, and then we're going to breathe in here. I'm going to just see if I can take it a little bit further down, and then I'm going to see if I can go all the way down now. Use that breath to help you push that energy down. And here's our frog. Okay, now in this position here, this is a great way to spend it. If any of you are gamers out there and have got an Xbox or a PlayStation, this would be a perfect position to enjoy playing your game. Equally, if you enjoy the love of a book or a puzzle, this would be a great way to sit in this position for a really long time. Now it's called jumping, because what you can do is then use that to jump up and then come back down. Again, down, come down. Brilliant. Well, enjoy your frog pose. I hope you have a jumpy day today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. But for now, enjoy this beautiful mindful moment of my singing bowl. Namaste. Welcome to day 20 of Marvellous Movement in May. The sun is shining on us today, so it must mean that we're going to enjoy these poses and give us this energy of being on a throne today. So we're going to bring in that energy of feeling like we're royal. So imagine we are a king, queen, prince or a princess as we do this pose today. And our breath work today is the elevator breath, and that's going to help us bring in loads of great energy to help us do this. Okay, so let's enjoy the pose today. So I'm going to show you from the yoga mat first, and then I'm going to show you from the chair as well. So let's do elevator breath. So on my picture today, the pictures of when you go on an elevator, it goes all the way up and then all the way down. So we're going to picture our breath going all the way up the top of the elevator and then coming down. So here we go. You can hear my dog there. She's really excited to do this pose as well today. Okay, here we go. So we're going to bend those knees slightly, if that feels good. And we're going to breathe in here, up the elevator, and then breathe out as we come down. Up the elevator we go for 5 this time. And then down. And again. And then down. Let's try that with the counting now. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's very similar throne pose to the elevator breath. But what I'm going to do this time is very simply just use our hands to maybe guide us a bit more. So I'm going to breathe in here and then hold it a little bit further down, using those hands now. Okay, breathing in here, breathing out. And then come back up. Excellent. So it's very similar elevator and throne. Let's try that on a chair for our friends in chairs. I'm going to use the block to help us. We're going to breathe in here. And as we breathe out, just slightly use our hands in front like that. And again, breathing in here, breathing out as you bring your arms back. Okay, well I hope the sun is shining wherever you are today, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Let's enjoy that beautiful singing bowl, and I hope you have a royal day.
Good morning everybody. Today is the 25th of May and today's exercise is mountain climbers. So make sure you've got enough safe space and get yourself down into a press up position with our hands flat on the ground and our feet pointed down. You need to make your back straight, so pretend that you've got a glass of water on your back, okay? So it won't fall off. So for this one, in your press up position, what you're going to do is you're going to bring your left leg towards your left arm. Then bring it back, and then your right leg towards your right arm. Okay, like so. And this is called mountain climbers. If you're finding that easy, you can make it a little bit quicker. Or another variation we can do is bringing our left leg towards our right arm and our right leg towards our left arm. Okay, like so. So set yourself a timer between 10 and 30 seconds and see how long you can go for without getting tired. Okay, back to the normal one. But it's really about stretching it. And you can even go even further out to get a real good stretch in our head flexor. Okay? So give that a go and let me know how you get on. Bye.
Hi everybody, welcome to Marvellous Movement May. It's day 21 today, and today we're going to be mermaids. I was just starting off in that pose today. So here's the mermaid pose, and it brings in the energy of passionate. So what are you passionate about? As you know, I'm passionate about yoga, and I love music as well. So when I do this pose, I always think of all those things that are passionate to me. Okay, so to help us with this one today, we're going to use our ocean breath. So I'm going to bring my feet forward for this one. Okay, so ocean breath, just take a look at that beautiful picture. Wouldn't that just be lovely to be in the ocean right now? Okay, so to help us do mermaid pose today, I'm going to picture that I'm in the ocean. So to do that very simply, now I've got a mirror here, and when you breathe in, won't be so easy to see on the screen, but when I breathe in and then breathe out, and if I breathe out really close, I can cause like a little shimmer of condensation on them. That's my out breath, breathing onto the mirror. I'll do it again. And I'm deliberately going with my mouth. Okay, I'll show you again. Now what I want us to do, that ha sound, is what I want you to do when we close our mouth now. So this is an in breath and an out breath that we're going to use with our mouth closed. So I want you to breathe in. Okay, so this time I did deliberately open my mouth there, but this time I want you to close your mouth, like picture that ha sound coming from the back of your throat. Brilliant, it's a beautiful one to visualise. So that's ocean breath done. Let's enjoy mermaid pose. So with this one here, so listen to your body. There are lots of different adaptations from doing it. What I like to do is bend my knee behind me first like that, if that feels comfortable for you like that. Okay, if it doesn't, you can just have it here in front. You can also use a block behind it, but I'll show you that in a minute. If that feels comfortable to bring that right back, what I'd like you to do is to bring the other leg up here and then put one hand up like that. And then we're going to turn our body around here and feel that beautiful stretch. It's great for the hip openers, great for your rib cages, great for the lungs and your airways. So breathe in here and then breathe out. And again, breathe in, really pull that core muscles in your stomach, spine nice and tall. Breathe out. This pose is brilliant to do the other side as well. So here I go with my knee from here. That feels comfortable. Bring your other knee up to here. And even if you just hug the knee like this, this is a really lovely hip opener and a lovely stretch. So from here, I'm going to put the other hand here and bring the other hand round and really enjoy that lovely stretch. So imagine you're a beautiful mermaid swimming in that ocean. And for our friends in chairs, this is a beautiful one to do using a block to help. Bring my do here. And just very simply using your block to help you, or a blanket to give you that bit of height. And what you can do, if that feels comfortable, just bend one knee out. Okay, other knee in front. Put one arm down here if that feels okay, and a gentle stretch out like that. Okay, just really simple movement. Use that breath to enjoy staying in there. Of course, do that the other side. Okay, stretch out, arms out, and then look to the other side. Just very gentle, even if that feels uncomfortable. Stay looking in front. If that feels okay, step round. Anyway, have a beautiful, passionate day. I hope you get to do something that you enjoy something that you're passionate about today, enjoy the beautiful sound of the singing bowl.
Today is the 26th of May. Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Today is PE with Mel, and we're going to be doing some ball work. I've got my peanut here. I'm sitting in the middle. You can do some self-regulation, which is just bouncing up and down. But we're mainly going to be doing balance today. So arms out, one leg out to the side. Try and use your stomach muscles to balance. If that's too easy, then try both legs up, but have someone behind you to catch you just in case you overbalance. So the other leg's going to go up now. Notice it's off to the side. And I'm now using my stomach muscles to balance. I'm now going to show you how to do this on a ball. Okay, this is with a ball. Remember not to be too close to anything behind you, and have someone behind you to catch you in case you roll backward. The other leg goes up now, and the idea is to try and balance yourself as long as you can. You've got to use your stomach muscles. Stare into a space in front of you just to focus. Hi, this is my trusty assistant Jack, and he's going to show you how he does his balancing. Okay, so sitting in the middle of the ball.
So you've got to start here, you sit in the middle.
Yeah, and what I want you to do is put your arms out, ready to balance, one foot up to the side, and now try the other foot and try balancing. Okay, you can always put your feet down if you feel unsteady. Let's try and see if Jack can do this for 10 seconds. Okay, ready, Jack?
Fine.
Okay, ready? No, not out. So don't put your feet out in front. They need to be on the sides.
This is easy.
Otherwise, that's a little bit, well, it doesn't look that easy. Okay, ready? And go. One crocodile, two. One crocodile. One crocodile, two crocodile, five crocodile, six crocodile. Well done.
Welcome to day 22 of Marvellous Movement in May. Very excited about today's pose because we're going to bring in some magic into the air. So this is called wand pose, and it's got the affirmation energy of magical today. And to help us create this pose today, we're going to do the breathing technique called balloon breath. So I've got to just show you the lovely inhalation of blowing up a balloon. So what I want us to do today is visualize our breathing like a balloon today. So here we go, here it goes. That's my big in-breath going in. And again. And I'm going to let it go. Okay, we're going to create that with our tummies. I want you to put your hands around your abdomen, tummy area, and I want you to imagine that balloon just filling up with air. So here we go. Fill that air up and then let it deflate a little bit. Let's see if we can make it even bigger. And again. Brilliant, good job. So what we're going to do now is do wand pose. So I'm going to show you different adaptations of how to create. It's a bit like doing a plank. So if you know what that position is when you do your PE exercises, then this is very similar to it. So let me show you some adaptations. So let's do wand standing up. So what you can do is put your feet slightly hip width apart, put your hands down, like what here, that's it. And just think of something magical. Pull those stomach muscles in. It's great for your lower back and your spine, your shoulders, your wrists and your arms, and push into the door or the window. Okay, let me show you this from the yoga mat today. Okay, so from here, so you can easily do wand pose just like this from here, with your arms stretched out and from your knees like this. But if you can do it, what you want to do is to breathe in here, from here, and then bend down and enjoy that lovely stretch. So breathing in here, breathing out. Excellent. Right, we'll enjoy wand pose today, and I hope something magical happens to you in your day today. Here's the beauty of my crystal singing bowl, so enjoy this.
Good morning, everyone. How are you? Today is PE with Mel, and it's Wednesday the 27th of May on our Marvellous Movement May calendar. Today is bunny hops, okay? Feet together, try and hop as high as you can, as far as you can. This is bunny hops indoors. Try and bounce as high as you can and as far as you can. Bunny hops on the trampoline. Woo! Woo! Woo-hoo!
Hi everybody! Welcome to day 23 of Marvellous Movement in May. Today's pose is bridge pose, and it brings in the prana energy of limitless. That means you can achieve anything, put your limits to the max. So to create this pose today, I'm going to introduce you a visual aid to help us with our breathing. It's called a breathing stick, though I've decided to put mine on a bluebell stem today, but you could choose a pipe cleaner, a stick, anything that comes to mind. But what I love is the visual aid to remind you how to breathe and follow the colours as you go along. So here we go. I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Now you can of course go back, forwards if you like, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and leave that one there. Then you can breathe in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and then the final one, straight down, breathing out. So of course then you can try it going up and down. You can do two at a time, breathing in, and then breathing out as you come down. Anyway, something creative to do. Right, let's get on with the power of the bridge pose. So I'm going to gently come down onto my yoga mat today. What I'm going to do is show you different adaptations of achieving it. Even Medi Teddy is doing bridge pose with me today. Okay, so this is bridge pose here. I like to put my feet out like a duck and then bring them in a kind of like double yellow lines on a road, and make sure that your hips are nice and flat and straight. From here, just breathing in, breathing out. And what we're going to do now is use the in-breath and take it a little bit higher now. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, I'm going to see if I can go a bit higher now. Breathing in, breathing out. And I'm going to clasp my hands out like this and enjoy staying out here for a couple of breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Brilliant. This is called a bolster, but you could easily use a blanket. And this can be very comforting to put under there and then stay in this position for quite a while. This is great for opening up the heart area. Let's say if you're feeling a little bit down or a bit sad, this can be a really good pose to lift your spirits. Stay here for quite a while. Feels lovely. Okay, I'm going to gently come back down, making sure that my lower back, my spine comes down last. Enjoy that lovely opening up there. Okay. Here is my white crystal singing bowl again today. Enjoy the beautiful sound it makes. Namaste.
These are knee hugs. Hug your knees up towards your chest. This one has a strange name. It's called flossing.
Hi everybody, welcome to day 24 of Marvellous Movement in May. Today's pose is boat pose to bring in the affirmation prana energy of balanced. It's a really lovely feeling to feel balanced in your body and your mind. So let's enjoy that pose in a moment. So to help us create boat pose today, we're going to try the washing machine breathing technique. So this is great for releasing any worries, anxiety, anger, and it helps cleanse and clear your body and your mind, which will be perfect to help with the balanced boat pose. So let's enjoy that today. Okay, so very simply, feet slightly hip width apart, and we're just literally going to move our hands around like this. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. That feels lovely just to swirl all the way round. Okay. And then from here, I'm going to pat or tap parts of my body. I'm going to do my heart, my arms up and down, then across my heart area and across the other side of the arm. Okay, from here I'm going to gently do my chest down to here, all the way down to my toes, tapping as I go up, and then just enjoying that lovely swinging. I can really release anything. A bit like the washing machine when your clothes go in dirty, and after this, hopefully your clothes feel nice and cleansed, and the same with our body and our mind. Okay, let's do boat pose. Down I go. So from here, I'm swivel my legs around, and very simply you can do boat pose from here, and just have your arms by your sides like this. Okay, and that's boat pose. And what you're trying to do is engage your core muscles and enjoy that lovely stretch. Pull those tight muscles in, okay, around your stomach core area. Go down a little bit further if you can, and then come back. And you can swing up and down like a boat, like you're on a rowing boat. Okay? You can even sing the song, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Okay, then from here, you can engage the core muscles a bit more, and then hold your feet up. Use the in-breath, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and then gently come back down. So enjoy staying in that pose as long as it feels comfortable, and try different versions of row, row the boat as well. I always like the crocodile one as well. Here we go. Let's enjoy the lovely sound of my crystal singing bowl for this week. And I'll just show you a lovely sound by going round and around. Lovely. Namaste.
Good morning, everybody. Today is the 29th of May, and today's fitness exercise is burpees. So it's a hard exercise, but it's a fantastic exercise for working all muscles and joints in our body. So what we're going to do, start off with in our press up position, like so, as we were. What you're going to do is you're going to bring one leg in, then the other leg in, stand up, tall. Then you're going to go down, one hand down, then the other hand down, 1 foot back, then the other foot back. Then you're going to bring it back forward, doesn't matter what foot you do, and then come up, stand up, tall. Show you that one more time. Hands down, feet back, feet in, stand up. Okay, if you want to make that a little bit harder, you can add a press up and a jump into it. So, hand down, feet, you go press up, foot in, jump up in the air. Hand down, feet back, press up, feet in, jump up. Okay? So 2 different choices what you want to do there. Have a go for 30 seconds and let me know how you get on.
Hi everybody, welcome to day 25 of Marvellous Movement in May. Really love the benefits of today's pose. It's called Open Heart Pose, and it brings in the prana energy of believe. So it's very important to bring in that affirmation, that energy of believing in yourself. So we're going to really enjoy that one. We're going to enjoy that one sat on the mat, and I'm going to show you how to do it from sitting up as well. So to create that energy to do open heart pose today, I'm going to show you bumblebee breath. I've just started to see a few in my garden now, which is really lovely to see. So let's enjoy it from a yoga point of view of how to do it. So what I want us to do today, very simply, this is great for helping connect a new perspective in yourself, and it helps to centre you. So what I want you to very simply do is to breathe in and then just go like a bumblebee as you breathe out. So you're going to breathe in. Now the benefits of doing that, if you now put your hands over your ears and close your eyes, can really take you into a different world. So really help you focus on that bumblebee breath. Here we go. Brilliant, okay. And actually when I closed my eyes, I pictured I was with all these lovely bumblebees flying all around and then enjoying the nectar of the flowers. So try it. You can also do it by breathing in and going shh. You can actually breathe in. Oh. And then breathing in. So maybe you could make up your own type of breath as well that sounds a bit like a bumblebee as well. Okay, let's enjoy the benefits of open heart pose today. So it's very simply just opening your legs out as wide as possible and enjoying that stretch over with your heart. As I say, it says it on the pose, open heart. This is great. It ticks all the boxes. It opens up your heart area. It's great for your lung capacity. It's very good if you're feeling a little bit anxious or worried. This is a great one to do. So for our friends in chairs, very simply open your legs as wide as possible, breathe in here, and then stretch as far as you can all the way down. So you can do a lovely opening up heart here. This side has to be balanced, so try it the other side, breathing in. And then as you bring your hand over, go as far as you can go down and enjoy that lovely stretch across your rib cage and down the sides of your body. Okay, let's enjoy the benefits. Medi Teddy's already in the pose down below there, so let's enjoy it from the mat. Okay, so it's not, you don't have to worry too much if your legs don't want to go as wide as possible. Even just a little movement can be great, but that feels comfortable for me at the moment. And don't forget, we're all built differently, so it's nice to be able to stretch down to your toes, but if you can't, just go as far as you can. So from here, pull your spine up, pull your core muscles in, breathe in here, and as you breathe out, just down you go. Okay, now I can reach my toes. As I say, if you can't, just go as far to here. Okay, and enjoy that lovely stretch. Now from here, to give it an added depth, just like the picture shows, I'm going to breathe in here and enjoy that lovely stretch out. Okay, and then come back up. Let's try that the other side. So I'm just going to demonstrate, if you can only reach down to here, the benefits of opening up your rib cage here is fantastic. Okay, let's try it again. Breathing in here. I'm going to touch my toes this time, and then breathe in here. As I breathe out, I'm going to enjoy that lovely stretch across here. Really opening everything up. Oh, that feels good. Great. So enjoy the beautiful sound of my crystal singing bowl. It's day 26 of Marvellous Movement in May. I can't believe it's our last yoga pose and breathing technique in this month of May. I hope you've enjoyed the collection from this month. I've saved my favourite one to last. It's called Relaxing Warrior, and this is a pose I'm going to stay in for a long time today because it's so good for you. It's great for opening up your heart area and your chest area. It's a really good place to kind of feel like, actually I'm going to spend some time just maybe thinking about some changes, because it brings in the prana energy of transforming. What would you like to transform yourself? And very often, if you don't give yourself some thinking time to relax and be, then sometimes it's very difficult to sort of think about what changes you want to bring to your life, what to bring to your body and your mind. So I'm going to show you a place that I've created today. This is my relaxing place, and all it is, as you can see, it's a bowl of water, a beautiful rock that I've painted, a mandala rock, and then what I'm going to do, just to have a relaxing moment, I'm going to use my straw and just enjoy a mindful moment of blowing the flowers around. So it's the power of the breath that brings it in. So this is my relaxing place, and often I will put other things in there and just enjoy having that quiet space. So let's enjoy how this makes you feel. This is a lovely one to do at bedtime, and you might naturally bend your body over when it's bedtime like this. Here's Medi Teddy in it. So let's give it a go. So with this one here, what I like to do is very simply have my arms out as wide as you can from here, and then from here I'm literally going to just bring one knee over, and that could be more than enough here. If it feels comfortable, I'm taking it all the way over and then looking to the other side. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, and take a big deep breath in, breathing in, breathing out. From here I'm going to show you the other side. From here, okay, so I'm going to put that leg out. From here and then across. And if I've got my bolster here, so if you've got a blanket, sometimes it can be quite nice to have a blanket underneath the knee. Now I'm going to wish you goodbye and wish you namaste, which simply just means sending lots of goodness, light and love from me to you. So I'm going to bring my hands together and and wish you a beautiful day. What are you going to transform into your life today? Namaste.